Hi, I'm going to teach you guys how to play tennis. Fortunately, we don't have the nets up, but we're going to have a blast anyways.
I fell asleep amid the flowers.
The first and probably the most important thing to learn is how to have a good serve. The serve is so important because it's one of the easiest way to get points. First, you need to have the correct grip on your racket. You want to hold it like so. You want to have your racket straight with your arm so when you swing and make contact, it's smooth. The next thing you need to be able to do is have a high toss. Once you throw it in the air, you want to time it so you're hitting the ball. Once you're able to hit the ball, you want to be able to hit it as hard as you can. To make your serve more powerful, you want to bend your knees, and when you swing, lean into it and follow through. Putting it all together should look like this. Another reason it's so important to move into the court after you serve it is so when the opponent returns it, you're ready for the next shot. After you know how to serve, you'll have to know where to serve. The first spot to hit it is up the tee. The second spot is up the body, and the third spot is out wide. Because the up the tee serve is the most direct angle you can take when serving, the ball will get there faster, giving your opponent less time to react. The up the body serve is effective because it jams the opponent, making them hesitate whether to return with a forehand or backhand. Serving out wide is effective because it's the sharpest angle that you can take when serving, making it difficult for your opponent to move there in time. Because serving is such an easy way to get points, it's also important that you're able to return serves to prevent your opponent from getting easy points on you. For your serve return, you need to make sure you're on your toes so you can quickly move to either side. Depending on how hard your opponent serves it will depend on how far or close you're standing to the net. Watch your opponent serve up until it goes over the net. Once you realize what side it's on, you need to turn your hips and get a full swing through the ball. You also need to know how to hit a forehand and backhand. Hit these shots, you need to turn your hips and get a full swing through the ball. On your backhand, you bring your second hand on the handle, swing through. As the ball approaches, I make sure that my body's turned when I hit. I also make sure that I swing all the way through so the ball goes where I want it. You need to be able to set yourself up for a second shot after you hit it. One way to do this is with an approach shot. When the ball is hit in front of you, you should take the opportunity to go to it and continue to the net. Another one of the easiest shots to hit is a volley. You don't even have to swing, you only really need to make contact with your racket. And because you're at the net when you hit it, you're able to get such a sharp angle that it's hard for your opponent to return. Another shot is an overhead. When your opponent hits it high into the air, you're able to move under it and slam it back over. After you're able to hit all your different shots, you need to be able to hit them in places that will set you up for your next shot. In a match, it is important to make sure that you and your opponent are not simply hitting it back and forth. To avoid doing this, it is necessary to make sure that you take shots that require your opponent to move, as seen in this example, where a shot down the line makes it difficult for your opponent to return. In these examples, you can see how effective the approach shot volley combination is. When you are positioned correctly at the net, it's hard for the opponent to hit it around you. When the ball is hit in your direction, it's easy to turn and hit the ball to the opposite side of the court.